Hey yo, welcome to the Robert Does Wrestling YouTube channel. Make sure that you are subscribed. And to date, we have the Impact Wrestling review, 15 February 2018. So let's get right into the review. So this review is gonna be a little bit out of order. I'm gonna rank all the things that I did enjoy the most during this episode. So let's get their ball rolling. First thing first, the thing that I did enjoy the most during this episode was the Cult of Lee backstage segment. Believe it or not, this was fun. This was hockey, but it served a purpose. I got the development of these two crazy countrymen in looking for LAX, trying to beat them up. So you got LAX running in the direction of becoming more serious and expanding operations, and you got the Call of Lee becoming funny and hockier. This was fun, and also the getting the Call of Lee cutting followed by eating like Eminem backstage hit him. That was hilarious. So it looks like Falaba was telling everybody backstage that he was on a diet or something like that. So this was fun. This was hilarious, short and sweet. Next, we got La Máquina, the Machine. Brian Cage making his debut / return to Impact Wrestling. So he did a little squash match. This was fun. And the thing that I need to say is, for you cooks and conspiracy theorists out there, did you notice that Brian Cage is using the Steiner driver, the Franken driver? Would it be possible that Impact in their minds have the idea of pairing Brian Cage with Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner, with Big Papa Pump being his manager? Would you like to see that? Let me know in the comment section below. Next, we got the main event. Main event time. This was great. This was solid. This was one of the best Impact Wrestling main events in a while. Solid job. Austin Aries looked motivated during the match. And as always, Eli Drake stepped up his game. He was top notch. This was one of the best Impact Heavyweights main event in quite a while. Excellent stuff. No complaints for me outside of something that I found troubling, but that is a subject for another video, and it doesn't have anything to do with the match. And tonight we're talking about the matches. And by the way, I'm still marking out for that poster. It looks awesome. I hope they send a print of that with the autograph. That would be cool. Next, we got Rosemary versus Hania. This was okay. Rosemary shine as hell. She's a rock star or something. She have that aura that transmits all the way through your screen. She's amazing. She's just amazing. I was not into the match some of the time. I noticed that Hania was a little bit weird. I cannot put my finger and point, hey, this is what went wrong. But there was something off. If you feel like that, let me know. But I did watch the match like 3 times, and I wasn't feeling it. And I cannot point out why was the reason. So this was good. This was not a bad match, obviously, but I'm not sold yet on Hania. Next, this was the sleeper match of the night. Sami Callihan versus Lashley. Why am I saying that? I totally forgot that Bobby Lashley's strength, when it comes down as a performer, is wrestling against shorter guys. And Lashley was up his alley wrestling against Sami Callihan. So he was wrestling a short guy. By the way, kudos to Impact Wrestling. They try to avoid the camera angle that makes Sami Callihan look quite small. Kudos to them for actually taking care of your talent, not like the way you did with Ali and LBN a couple of weeks back. This was good. And by the way, the production during this episode was a lot better. It was a lot more concise. There were not a lot of wasted time during the transmission, so that was good. And they also kind of moved the guard rail a little bit towards the back, therefore they have a little bit more space outside the ring, and they tune in a little bit the lights, or they put like a filter. So this was not like the first two times of the episode where you have like that weird blue lights, just messing the whole video experience. No, this was good, and this was a step in the right direction. Also, this was the pre-main event, Hijo del Fantasma versus Ichimori. Excellent X Division match, full balls to the wall, pure caffeine. This was good. This was good. And this was the pre-main event. So this was a solid show from top to bottom. If you happen not to be so much of an Impact fan, I will recommend this episode for everybody who have given on the product or anything along those lines. And then we're gonna be talking about what makes me mad. It makes me cringe. And I love Congo Kong. I haven't told you guys yet, but I work on an indie promotion here in Puerto Rico, and I'm pitching bringing this guy in later, probably by next year, once we have the ball rolling. He was my first pick from Impact Wrestling that I wanted to bring into the promotion and do a program with our top babyface. However, this was not necessarily bad, but it makes Impact Wrestling look really bad. Why? Why? Oh, why? Because he was just breaking office. This was the same stuff that Brock Lesnar did to Triple H. Now Congo Kong is doing that to the Parks law firm. That is what fueled the haters into making the claim that Impact Wrestling just rip off WWF. This was WWF light, and there's no getting around that. The same type of atmosphere. You have the manager and the monster breaking the office. I cannot cover the sun with my hands and pretend like this was not a ripoff. This was a ripoff, and it was too soon. You can do all those things, but 5-7 years, in the past, but not like 1 year ago. That is still clear in the minds of the fans that watch both promotions. So, and overall, my thoughts about this episode. This is getting like 8.9, something like that. This was pretty high, to be honest. This was a wrestling heavy show, so hopefully next week is a little bit more talk heavy. However, they did cover a lot of bases with the talking segments and stuff like that, so this was not bad when it comes down to mic work. So this is it for me. Thank you a lot for listening, and make sure that you are subscribed and check out the videos that are gonna be showing up there. So that's it. Bye.